Well, okay, welcome to W233. I'm recording this video on Saturday morning, August 22nd. I'm very excited about the semester starting on Monday. I'm kind of startled that summer went so quickly. I'm sure we all are, but fall's a great time, okay? And I think it's great to get back to school. I'm looking forward to spending a lot of time with all of you. I think you're going to like this course. Basically, you're spending the entire semester writing one research paper. It's only 10 pages long. How do you like that? Okay, so this is not going to be rocket science. Internet classes are a little more difficult, okay, than face-to-face classes. I think many of you have taken internet classes, so you already know that. The key, of course, is to get into Blackboard multiple times weekly, very early in the week, understand what your work is going to have to be for that week, get going on it, and then make sure you get all your work completed before Sunday night, okay? All the deadlines are Sunday night, Monday mornings, and don't wait till the last minute because you might not get all the work done, all right? This course relies very heavily on timeliness. It relies very heavily on revision. It relies very heavily on my feedback, okay? So once you start to get behind, you can't get my feedback anymore, so it kind of defeats the whole nature of the sequenced series of assignments. If you look in the welcome folder, you'll see the syllabus, and that clearly details what the late policies are, what the goals of the class are, that kind of thing. You'll find that your most important folder, where you'll be going to all the time, is the class management folder. This folder contains a variety of items, one of which is the description of how you format a paper in order to submit it successfully, in order to get a good grade on it. You'll also see a couple of features called peer review, which comes at the end of the semester. I'll tell you more about that at the time. Then also you'll see something called your learning diary, and your learning diary is linked to this other folder you see in here called learning modules, and learning modules are actually your coursework week to week. That's where you go to actually submit all your assignments, find out what your readings are, that kind of thing. Your learning diary is linked to there, so I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So if you click on learning modules and go in there, you'll see that the course unfolds in a weekly fashion. You'll see what the due dates are. So you click on one of the learning modules. In this case, you click on week 1, obviously. And you'll see the overview right away for the whole week. That gives you an idea of what to expect for the week, what the goals of that particular week are, and what you're going to be doing that week. Then you'll see something called the readings for the week, and that kind of gives you some links. It gives you the chapters from the textbook. It gives you some other, maybe some PDF files, that kind of thing, to look over to kind of help you with the course, to kind of provide you with the course content. Some weeks you'll also see a link on the left here in the table of contents called lectures. All right, those are very important. They're not very long ever. And then you'll see the learning diary link. Anytime you see a title in black print and you don't see anything directly underneath it, click to the left. You'll see like a plus or minus. Make sure that it says minus. You want to click, if it says plus, click on the plus, and then it expands it, and you'll see what's in there. So for instance, under learning diary, there's actually week 1 learning diary prompts, and a prompt actually gives you the questions that I want you to answer in your learning diary. These are reflective type questions. These aren't true-false or quiz questions, okay? They're questions that I just want you to reflect about, think about, okay, in your learning diary. And then I'll go into your learning diary periodically to make sure you're keeping up, to make sure you have some real content there. I won't be responding a lot in person, although I will some, so please be sure to check to see if I've responded, particularly anything to the topic selection I'll respond to. And then there's a link there that directly links you to your learning diary. Your learning diary is a lot like a blog. Okay, it's a blog inside Blackboard. And then you'll always find discussion topics, at least through about the first 10 weeks of the class. You're going to see learning diary prompts and discussion topic prompts. All right, and the class is driven by discussions because discussions create critical thinking. That's a major part of being an adult. It's a major part of being a student, major part of being a member of a family, and a major part of being a member of a community. That you understand how to think about the issues that are going around you, think for yourself, and not just parrot what somebody else is saying, okay? So that's what discussion topics help do. They help create critical thinking. They also help create a sense of community within the classroom, which is very helpful to learning, okay? This particular week, week 1, just for fun, we talk about feminism. It's a hot topic. It's just great to talk about. It just creates some good back and forth type discussion. And that's just like exercise, just getting your brain going, okay? Then you're going to have something called your top 10 list, and this is actually where I can help you find some topics for yourself, okay? If I didn't say this already, I want your topic for your research paper. I want you to discover it for yourself, and I want it to be meaningful to you. I want this entire class to be meaningful to you. All right, I want you to get something out of it personally that helps you with your life, helps you with your work, helps you with the school, that kind of thing. All right. Then I'm going to go back to the home page real quickly and wrap this up. There's a folder called Extra Credit. There's 3 really cool extra credit items in here in which you can get up to 5 points each, right? Out of a 100-point scale, you could end up with 115 points for the class, okay? But what these do is they often create the difference between a C and a B and a B and an A. All right. Once again, you can't get less than a C in this class if you do all the work and turn it in all on time. You can't get less than a C. All right. if you do the work. Ask Gene's very cool. It's like rubbing a bottle and the genie comes out. Okay, and this is where you can go and ask each other questions. I don't get in here and play. All right, I'll get in here to look just to make sure the answers are correct. But say you have a question about the course content or about assignment or about something you read, go in there and ask the question, and you get some extra credit for that. Okay. Then if you answer somebody's question, you get other extra credit. So pretty soon you can accumulate up to 5 points by going back and forth in there. But you actually have to ask a question or respond to a question in order to get those points, okay? I'm available for questions Monday through Friday by telephone, 8 to 5, okay? Not on weekends, never ever, and not after 5, all right? On weekends, I watch football, and after 5, I'm eating dinner or going for a walk, okay? I'm also available those same hours, Monday through Friday, by email. I prefer email because that way I know who you are, know what the question is, and know exactly how to find it. So really, if you want to impress me, email me. Don't phone me, please, okay? But if you're desperate, you can phone me. But only 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. So asking Gene lets you fill in those other gaps, and by asking students what's up. And there's always somebody out there, that's going to check that. Seriously, you'd be surprised at times students are doing work, okay? The icebreaker is very cool. You can get another 5 points. Just simply create a PowerPoint, put some pictures in there, yourself, your friends, your family, that kind of thing, pets, whatever, your work, your favorite activities, that kind of stuff, 8 to 10 slides. Narrate it with screentoaster.com. I've got a help file. When you actually click on icebreaker, you'll see a help file there. That'll help you use screentoaster.com. And it's a great icebreaker, okay? So get in there and do that, and then respond to as many peers as possible, and you also get extra credit points. So I've tried to make the class fun, I've tried to make the class useful, and I definitely have tried to make the class, want to try to make it so you can see. So hey, go ahead and get started, please, and you'll be hearing from me frequently in this same fashion or similar fashions.